My dear students, Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all of you. Hope you all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is your science teacher, Muhammad Firoz Mahmood, Milestone School and College, Sector 4 branch. Today, I will take a revision class on Chapter 10, Class 8, Acid, Base and Salt. So, dear students, let's go to our today's class. Our today's topic is knowledge based questions, comprehensive based questions, and a sample creative questions. Dear students, before starting the class, I want to review that what is acid, what is base, and what is salt. My dear students, every day we eat different types of fruit: pineapple, apple, guava, mango, etc. All of these contain different types of acid, although they are not harmful or dangerous for us. But there are some acid like as hydrochloric acid, HCl, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, nitric acid, HNO3. These acid are harmful or dangerous for us. If a drop of HCl, HNO3 or H2SO4 fall on our skin, what will happen? It may damage our skin. So dear students, this is inorganic acid. I mean the acid which is not harmful for us. I mean different types of fruit contain different acid. This is organic acid and it is edible, so it is not harmful for our body. But some inorganic acid like as HCl, HNO3, these are harmful for our body. Dear students, can you remember that what is acid? Yes, acid is one kind of chemical substance which contain hydrogen and produce hydrogen ion or proton in water is known as acid. Now base. What are the base? The chemical substance which contain hydrogen and oxygen and produce hydroxide ion in the presence of water is known as base. Now salt. What is salt? My dear students, you know that salt is one kind of chemical compound that is produced by the reaction of acid and base, and it is neutral. It is not acid nor base, although it is produced by the reaction of acid and base. Dear students, what can you see here? I mean, there are two types of paper. One is red and another is blue. These paper are known as litmus paper, and its another name is indicator. What do you mean by indicator? Indicator mean the chemical substance that indicate acid, base or salt. So these are indicator. Litmus paper is one kind of indicator. Look at here. There are three solutions here, and if you take a blue litmus paper and if you keep it on acidic solution, it will turns to red in color. I mean, acid turns blue litmus to red. And if you take another basic solution and if you take the red litmus, it turns to blue. And if you take the solution of salt and if you take blue or red litmus, it cannot change the color. Why? Because it is neutral. So we can say that acid turns blue litmus to red, base turn red litmus to blue, but salt, it will not change the color of litmus paper. So dear students, now I will start our revision class. At first, I will discuss with you some knowledge based questions. Dear students, you know that for knowledge based question, you have to give the exact answer from your textbook. It may be definition or other type. Question number 1. What is acid? Answer is that chemical substances which produce H plus ions in presence of water are called acid. I mean, acid is one kind of chemical substances which produce H plus or hydrogen ion in the presence of water. Now, question number 2. What kind of acid is lemon? Answer is that lemon contains citric acid. Now, question number 3. What is milk of magnesia? My dear students, milk of magnesia means suspension of magnesium hydroxide MgOH whole 2. Suspension of magnesium hydroxide is named milk of magnesia. I mean, if magnesium reacts with water, it will produce magnesium hydroxide. This suspension is known as milk of magnesia. Now question number 4. Which acid is present in pineapple? We know that pineapple contains malic acid. What is the formula of milk of lime? The chemical formula of milk of lime is calcium hydroxide. Now question number 6. What is litmus? The litmus paper is an indicator that identify whether a substance is an acid or base. I mean, it is one kind of indicator. If you want to identify acid or base, you can use it and it will show the change of its color. Then you can easily identify which solution is acid and which one is base. Now question number 7. What is salt? Dear students, we know that salt is a chemical compound formed by the reaction of acid and base. If an acid reacts with base, it will produce salt. Now question number 8. What is the formula of vinegar? My dear students, vinegar, another name of vinegar is acetic acid. Its formula is CH3COOH. It is used for preparing the pickle, and sometimes your mother or your sister use it for cooking something. Now, question number 9. What is alkali? Dear students, we know that the chemical compound which contain hydrogen and oxygen and produce hydroxide in water is known as base. And all of the bases are not dissolved in water. The bases which are dissolved in water are called alkali. I mean the bases which are dissolved in water are called alkali. Now question number 10. What is indicator? Dear students, indicators are substances that can indicate other chemicals as acid or base or neutral. I mean, indicator are one kind of chemical substances. If you want to identify acid, base or salt or neutral substances, you have to take indicator. It may be litmus paper, methyl orange, methyl red, etc. They are indicator because they can indicate which one is base, which one is acid, or which one is salt. Now, comprehensive based questions. There are some comprehensive based questions for you. Number 1. Why calcium sulfate is called neutral substance? Dear students, you know that for comprehensive based questions, at first you have to write one para, I mean knowledge based para. Next, you have to explain it that why calcium sulfate is called neutral substance. Calcium sulfate is a salt, therefore it is a neutral substance. Next, you have to explain why. An alkali, calcium hydroxide, and an acid, sulfuric acid, react with each other and produces salt. The reaction is given below. Look at here, calcium hydroxide and sulfuric acid. If they react with each other, they will produce calcium sulfate plus water. We know that if acid and base react with each other, it will produce salt, and this salt is neutral because salts do not carry any property of acid or alkali. The salts are neutral substance. I mean calcium sulfate, they have no property of acidic or basic. So it is neutral substances. I mean it cannot produce proton H plus or hydroxide OH minus. So it is neutral substance. Now question number 2. What do you mean by base? Bases are substances that contain hydrogen and oxygen atoms and produce hydroxide ions in aqueous solution. I mean base are those substances which contain hydrogen and oxygen and produce hydroxide in water. For example, sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, etc. Aqueous solution of bases changes the color of a red litmus to blue. Bases are slippery to the touch and taste astringent. Sodium hydroxide, this is base. If it reacts with HCl, hydrochloric acid, it will produce sodium chloride, salt plus water. So we can say that bases are this substance. They contain hydrogen and oxygen, and they will produce hydroxide in water, and they will show the reaction with acid and produce salt and water. Now, why aluminum hydroxide is a base, not an alkali? My dear students, bases are those substances which contain hydrogen and oxygen and produce hydroxide in the presence of water. Why aluminum hydroxide is base, not an alkali? At first, you have to give the definition of base. We know that all of the bases are not dissolved in water. The bases which are dissolved in water are called alkali. For example of alkali, sodium hydroxide, NaOH, potassium hydroxide, KOH, etc. They are called alkali because they are dissolved in water. But base like aluminum hydroxide does not dissolve in water. Although it contains hydrogen and oxygen, but it will not dissolve in water. So it is base, not an alkali. So we can say that base are those substances, they contain hydrogen and oxygen and produce hydroxide ion in water. But the bases which are dissolved in water are called alkali. Although aluminum hydroxide contains hydrogen and oxygen, but it is not dissolved in water. So, although it is base but not alkali. Now, is NH3, this is ammonia. Is ammonia acid or base? Explain it. Dear students, ammonia acid or base, you have to explain it. Bases are substances that contain hydrogen and oxygen atoms and produce hydroxide ions in aqueous solution. Though ammonia does not have hydrogen and oxygen atom, I mean it has hydrogen but not oxygen. It produces hydroxide in water. I mean NH3 ammonia plus H2O water, it will produce ammonium hydroxide. Now, dear students, why we take antacid when we feel acidity in stomach? You know that if the amount of acid, hydrochloric acid, our stomach contain hydrochloric acid for digestion of food, and it is very much necessary for us. So, if the amount of hydrochloric acid is more, then we feel acidity and we take antacid. But why? What is the reason? Antacid is a basic compound. It is mainly magnesium hydroxide or aluminum hydroxide. I mean, antacid is basic. because it is magnesium hydroxide or aluminum hydroxide. We know that if hydrogen and oxygen contain by a compound, then it is known as base. So magnesium hydroxide or aluminum hydroxide, they are base. This reduce our acidity. The reaction is given below. Dear students, due to HCl, we feel acidity. So if we take magnesium hydroxide, it will produce magnesium chloride and water. I mean neutral substance, salt and water. So this acid will be reduced from our stomach. Then we feel good. So we take antacid when we feel acidity in stomach. Now question number 5. Why we take antacid? Dear students, sample creative question. Already I have discussed 5 comprehensive based questions. Now a sample creative question for you, and our system is that M plus HCl, it has produced KCl plus H2O water. KCl plus water. We know that M is base and HCl mean acid. It has produced KCl plus water. Now question number A. What type of acid is present in tomato? Question number B. Write 3 difference between acid and base. Question number C. A marked compound of the reaction is a base. Prove it. Question number D. Will the reaction be occurred if CaCO3, I mean calcium carbonate, is used instead of M in the stem? Give your opinion with logic. So dear students, now come to the answer. What type of acid is present in tomato? We know that answer will be tomato contain oxalic acid. I mean oxalic acid is present in tomato. Now write 3 difference between acid and base. What are the difference between acid and base? Answer will be that difference between acid and base. At first acid, next base. Dear students, number 1, chemical substances which produce H plus ions in presence of water are called acid. And what are the base? Bases are substances that contain hydrogen and oxygen atoms and produce hydroxide ions in aqueous solution. I mean, acid are the chemical substance which produce hydrogen ion in the presence of water is known as the acid. But what is base? Bases are substances that contain hydrogen and oxygen atoms and produce hydroxide ion in aqueous solution. Number 2, it turns, I mean acid turns blue litmus paper to red. I mean if you keep a blue litmus paper on acid, it turns to red in color. And for base, if you take red litmus, it turns to blue in color. Now 3, it tastes sour. I mean sour in taste. And for base, it is bitter in taste. I mean, by the taste, you can identify which one is acid and which one is base. It will be sour in taste and it will be bitter in taste. I mean, one will be sour and another will be bitter. Now, dear students, see number question. You know that our stem is M plus HCl, it has produced KCl plus H2O. You know that HCl is acid and it has produced KCl, one kind of salt. So this is a neutralization reaction. So the M will be one kind of base. Now our question is M marked compound of the reaction is base. Prove it. Answer: given reaction is M plus HCl, it has produced KCl plus H2O. So the reaction is completed below. KOH potassium hydroxide plus HCl hydrochloric acid, it has produced KCl plus water. I mean, as the product is KCl, so the base will be KOH potassium hydroxide because only potassium hydroxide and HCl can produce KCl. So M marked compound will be potassium hydroxide KOH. So the compound M is potassium hydroxide. It is a base because it turns red litmus paper to blue. It produces hydroxide when mixed with water. I mean KOH will be decomposed. It will produce K plus OH minus. It is bitter in taste. It is slippery and soapy. Hydrogen gas is evolved when metals react with KOH. Now, question number D. Will the reaction be occurred if CaCO3 calcium carbonate is used instead of M in the stem? Give your opinion with logic. The given reaction is completed below. KOH plus HCl, it has produced KCl plus H2O. So the compound M is KOH. If KOH mean potassium hydroxide, dear students. If potassium hydroxide replaced by calcium carbonate, the reaction will occur but in a different way. The new reaction will be CaCO3 calcium carbonate and HCl hydrochloric acid. It will produce calcium chloride plus water plus carbon dioxide. So if calcium carbonate is used in place KOH potassium hydroxide, then the products are changed. We know if an acid reacts with metal carbonate, then it produces salt, water and carbon dioxide gas. Here the salt is calcium chloride. So my dear students, what did we learn from today's class? From today's class, we have learned that what is acid? Acid means the chemical substances which contain hydrogen and produce hydrogen ion in water. And what is base? The chemical substances which contain hydrogen and oxygen and produce hydroxide in water. And what is salt? Salt is the neutral substances that is produced after the reaction of acid and base. And we have also learned about indicator. Indicator is also one kind of chemical substances which indicate that which solution is acid, base or neutral. Now there are some related questions for you. It is knowledge based questions. At first, we cannot survive without NaCl. Why? Describe it. Question number 2. Why green mango tastes sour? Question number 3. Is methane an acid? Explain it. Question number 4. What do you mean by indicator? And question number 5. All alkali are bases, but all bases are not alkali. Explain it. This question is very much important for you. Now, homework. Dear students, related question 1 to 5, learn plus write. Thank you very much. Dear students, thank you very much for joining of today's video class. Stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.